comes in for Drew Holiday. On the free throw. No good.
One thing you know about Junior is while he's on the floor, he's going to play with his father in mind, who was a very good player. But Junior trying to honor his late father's legacy every time he laces him up.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now here's Junior, guarded by Wright. Giannis kicks to Junior. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The pump fake and then the contact. Junior putting the defense in a tough spot.
The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That one is off. And he sinks the second. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Wright outside. The kick out to Barnes. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And this tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
Missed.
How about the reach from Giannis that time? He does not make any shot easy.
And so it's Milwaukee holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Greg, if you go step at a time. Machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. That wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known. Vociferously.
But I would. Always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Setting the floor for the Bucks, they've got Chris Middleton. Junior's out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Callaway in at the 5.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Bucks. Robert Covington comes in for Pat Connaughton. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is, and in a lot of ways they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true.
Carmelo really has great footwork down low, showing off the feel right there when he gets near the paint.
Clutch the pass to Gibson. To the paint. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Inside, Halliburton, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Carmelo Anthony.
Shooting just one.
And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
The Kings trail by 18. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Play control. We have De'Aaron Fox cleared for takeoff.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Here's Halliburton. Outside, Fox. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Junior with it. Now guarded by Fox. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Bucks lead by 17.
Middleton only takes a second to get that shot off. Such a good catch-and-shoot game.
And that one's good, Junior.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
And stolen by that time, but it dropped. And that's 30 points for Clutch.
Now operating on another level, almost like Junior's floating out there.
To stop the run. Here's Thomas, and Gibson sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
To the inside. Gibson with the steal. Here's Clutch. A shot off that time. And the Kings going the other way now. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA, in basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Clutch.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Outside Thomas. Dishes to Fox. Down low. Bagley. And Gibson sends it back.
Taj Gibson doing a good job of just getting the hands up, and then the instincts went to play with the block.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Fox finds Thomas, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Taj Gibson picks one up. Free throw good, Thomas.
Thomas taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Junior throws it down.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight.
When you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And the first one at the line is good.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
Junior fires from way out high. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Yeah, with the cost to survive, turns for the worst on the road to the promise. Could've just mumbled, but I'd rather pay homage. Yeah, still do it 'cause they give me